I swear to God, Monster, you're such a trog. You're such a trog, it's insane. Welcome in, you fellow Troglodytes. In today's video, I tried out the new killer, the Knight. He actually seems to be pretty insane. I'm not gonna say that he's strong or anything, but in general, the things that he's bringing with him, his perks and both his power, seem to be pretty interesting to go against. To start off with, I am now going to show you the 3 perks that he brings with him. First off, we have a perk called Nowhere to Hide. So basically what this perk does is, whenever you damage a generator, you will reveal the aura of all survivors standing within 24 meters of your position for 3, 4 or 5 seconds. Next up we have a new hex perk, and it's called Hex Face the Darkness. When this hex is inactive and you injure a survivor, a dull totem comes lit and hexes the survivor. Whenever the hex is active, all the other survivors outside of your terminators will have a chance to scream intermittently, revealing their position and aura for 2 seconds. However, for some reason, it didn't work in this clip. So, that was actually kind of insane. Still needs to be worked on, I guess. Now for all you bully squads and gamers, this perk is gonna be insane. This perk is called Hubris. Whenever you are stunned by a survivor, the survivor suffers from the exposed status effect for 10 to 20 seconds, depending on its tier. It only has a cooldown of 20 seconds. So yeah, this perk is gonna get a lot of value for some killers. For example, in combination with Fury. Now as you can see here, I am putting up my power for the very first time. We will go into his power next. Basically what you can do is set a trail for one of your 3 heroes to follow, and it's gonna track down the survivor and try to get a hit on him. Now it's very important, once you hit the survivor, your power goes away. So you should always try to make your power first hit the survivor, and then you hit him yourself. Here I purposefully missed, so you guys could see what the power would do. Now here I set up another trail, and you will see, which is pretty funny. It's gonna be following the trail, and very importantly, it's gonna follow the trail from the back to the beginning. As you can see, the tracking range is rather large, because the survivor was not that close anymore, yet one of the guards did find him. Now this is the ultimate mind game, because he either had to go into the Knight or into me. So I really do think you can pull off some nice things with this power. In this particular example, I'm going to show you what it does on, for example, a jungle gym. I will set up my power here, all around the jungle gym. And as I said, it's gonna start at the end point where I put it down. I'm gonna ask Lovely Ed to run into the circle. So basically the guard, what he does is puts down a totem to see where he last saw the survivor. And as you can see, if I hit the survivor before he does, he vanishes. So what you should always try and do at any given time is set up your power and make sure that it's gonna hit the survivor first, and afterwards you can hit the survivor, as shown in this example. So he's first gonna put down a totem for me to see where he saw the survivor. He gets the hit on him, and then I can follow up pretty quickly. I'm a little bit scared that it's yet another anti-loop kind of thing to do, but hey, we'll see what it brings with it. Here I'm showing it on the bot. Yes, there are actual bots right now, and I'm not talking about the bot teammates that I get in 90% of my games. I'm talking about actual AI, BHVR-driven AI. So as you can see, I'm now waiting for my guard to hit Jake, in which I will follow up with my regular M1. So really cool to pull off, but yet to see how strong this is or how not strong. I do feel like this is gonna be a ginormous anti-loop power, and we still have to see what that brings with it. Now as you can see, what you can also try and do is lure the survivor into the path that you've driven before. So as you could tell, I drew a line before with one of my guards. After hitting him, I forced him to go into that line, which resulted in my guard getting an actual down on him. Now, onto the final part, and maybe the most fun part of this new update in my opinion, the new Mori. The new Mori actually does look quite insane, if we're really honest. So first off, we're gonna see Ed go down to one of my guards, hopefully, but he has nothing to work with there. And that is Monster Kill right behind me. Since queues were taking way too long, I had 4 friends of mine come in a KYF with me so we could finish this video finally. And somehow I missed that one. Here we go. I swear to God, Monster Kill, you're such a trog. You're such a trog, it's insane. That one time I have a nice scenery, you pull in. Actual troglodytes. Alright, you're up next, buddy. Let's see. This is a way nicer scenery. This is actually gruesome. I like this. I really like this kind of Mori. Goodbye, my fellow troglodytes. So like I said, the new killer could be really interesting, and we'll see what he brings with him.